What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again, and basically, I just want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys remember when everybody got turned up and so angry over SOPA and PIPA? Them bills that almost got passed. Anybody remember that shit? But thankfully they wasn't. And it haven't been a thought on anybody's brain. And I just want to ask you guys, do you remember that? I mean, if you do, we basically stopped it. It's through the power of knowledge that we stopped it. Enough people knew about it to protest it. Enough people knew about it that they didn't like it, they wouldn't stand for it. And I like that. I like that in a country that if enough people know about something, we can stop something. We won't tolerate something if enough people know about it. So that's what I respect. But I'm really thinking about the stuff that people don't really know about. The things that get passed that people aren't really aware of. That if it ain't being talked about on a grand scale, people won't research and go look for it. And when I'm talking about CISPA. If you don't know what CISPA is, basically it's the monitoring of everyone on the internet, all of the websites, all the trafficking you do, all the things you say. They monitor all of that. Google, Facebook, they have a profile based on you, on everything you say and do. And basically this file on you, on everything you do on the internet, can be given to the government at any time. It is given to the government, and there's nothing you really can do about it. You can't sue, you can't get mad, you can't do anything about it. You just basically have to take it. And if this passes, it's horrible. I'm gonna use an example. You know how the FBI can monitor one person's use over if this one person if the FBI gets tipped off on them, the FBI can literally monitor this person and everything they say on the internet. You know how they can do that? Now, just picture that. But let me continue on. How they follow this one person around until they see them do something wrong. And then that one person inevitably gets arrested over one thing they say or do that is wrong, and they get arrested. You know how that's possible. Now, put that on a much larger scale where it's like that for the whole general public. Instead of a few individuals that are monitored, imagine the whole general public getting monitored. That's what I'm saying, and that's where it becomes quite alarming that it's kind of like they are monitoring everything we say and we do, and that's just creepy to me. It's basically taking away more privacy. You're not, and secretly I think it's more about the money than anything. They still want to be able to monitor who's pirating shit, and who they still want to be able to do that. And now they can do it under a different law and say it's to protect the national security from hackers and cyber defense and shit like that. Now they could do that shit under this new umbrella term saying it's for protecting us, But secretly I feel like it's about the money. They still want to crack down on online pirating, And I just feel like that's very alarming to me that they can just do that. That it's a strong chance that CISPA will get passed, and not many people know about it. And people will go on with their everyday lives and fall into that trap that they keep getting monitored and shit like that. But there's not much you can do about it. Some people need Facebook to talk to their friends and family, keep in contact with people. Some people absolutely need it. And sometimes it's hard to it's hard to get on the internet and do stuff without Google. Google is one of the biggest search engines, and it has everything. So it's hard to just turn down Google too. So it's hard to just it's hard to say you will get rid of these websites, because a lot of these websites have become necessities to people, so it's kind of like no matter what you do, you will get monitored. The government will know everything you search, everything you do. Your online privacy is gone, and it's just making me scared. It's making me scared because the internet used to feel like a playground. It used to feel like a free playground. You can, when you bored, you got something to do, you got something to go look at. It was like that. And now the fact that they trying to take that freedom away from you and monitor everything, threaten you, and all this other shit. You know, it's like they're taking that freedom away. They're taking something great away. You know, trying to restrict it like they restrict everything else. You know, and I just hate it. You know, so I really implore you, if you don't know much about CISPA, please go research it. You know, I'm being very serious right now. I'm not trying to tell any jokes. Just seriously, do your research. Go look it up. See what this stuff is about. Just learn more about it. You know.